Have free return and exchange for the rest of your life or forever. I'm back with another video, and today's video is on this gorgeous brown lip kind of makeup, and I am just in love with it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the video. Make sure you watch the video all the way to the end of it. Of course, fall just started and I'm super excited about that. That's my favorite season. I just had to sit down and do a little makeup tutorial for you guys, so I am just so excited about this. So before we get into this video, I am doing a collaboration with Dossier. I made a video about this Dossier before, and I will leave that link on my description box so you guys can go ahead and check that out as well. So for the fall season, I'm just gonna go ahead and share with you guys these two perfumes. When I tell y'all this is my two favorite perfumes, you guys, I'm putting you guys on something, so make sure that you guys go ahead and check their information out. And I also have a discount code that you guys can use to take some money off your first order. So let's just go ahead and get into this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the two perfumes that I got. The first perfume that I have is the YSL Moon Paris, and this is it right here. I am so excited about this perfume. It smells just like the original perfume, guys. It smells really good. So I'm not really just saying that this perfume is good because I'm collaborating with them, but I am truly a fan of this perfume. It also comes with the small sample. So the next perfume that I got is the Vector and Rolf's. It's called Flower Bloom. So this is the next perfume right here. This is the bottle right here. This is a 50 ml, and then this is the little sample. This one smells so good. Like, I am obsessed with this one. Actually, this is my favorite. Like, it smells so good. If you're looking for something for the fall season, I highly recommend that you guys go ahead and try these two out. I will leave the information about them in the description box. So if you are buying this for your first time, I recommend that you get one bottle first just to try it out. So if you don't like it, make sure that you try out the small scent, not the big one. So try out the small scent. If you don't like it, you can always send it back. You have a 30-day standard period for you to return, and you can always get full refund if you don't like it. So as long as you don't open the big bottle, you can always get your full refund back. So, and another awesome thing about Dossier is that you have free return and exchange for the rest of your life or forever. Like, that's really good, guys. Like, who doesn't want that? Like, literally. So let's just go ahead and get into the video.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the primer, and the primer I'm using today is the LA Girl Pro Prep Primer. It's great for minimizing pore. So next I'm gonna be using the Milk of Magnesia, and this just sucks up all the oil from my face because I am super oily, so I like using this. And then later on you guys will see that it's gonna dry out. For my eyebrows today, I am using the Wet n Wild lip liner. I like using this lip liner for my eyebrows. I just think it works really good. Like, I have the Anastasia Dip Brow, but sometimes this is much faster, so I just prefer this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start filling one eyebrow and then move on to the next one. So next I'm just going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, and I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that my eyebrows is clean and neat. And this is actually one of my favorites concealer whenever I'm doing my brows. So here I'm just going to be using my brush to kind of clean up all of the concealer and make sure that everything is clean. And whenever you do an eyebrow, I suggest that you take your time to make sure that everything comes out perfectly, because you do not want to rush this. I feel like eyebrow is like the most important feature of the face, and if you mess that up, you're just gonna mess up the whole makeup and it's just gonna look weird. So make sure that you take your time and just work slowly. So I've already went and prepared my eyelid for the eyeshadow for today. So for the eyeshadow, I am using the orange shade from the Juvia's Place palette, and all I'm doing is just building on that shade. So next I'm going in with my James Charles palette, and I am going in with the darker brown shade, and I am focusing on the corner of my eye, on the outer corner of my eye. So next I'm going in with the same palette from James Charles, and I am using the brown shade in the middle area. So next I'm just going to go ahead and blend out any harsh line. Going back in with the same darker shade from the James Charles palette, I'm just going to go ahead and add that to the outer corner of my eye once again. Next I am going in with the shade Halloween from my James Charles palette, and this just has a little shimmer and it just brings out everything. Next I'm just going to go ahead and blend that orange shade to make sure that everything is blended out nicely. So for my foundation today, I am using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and the shade is Mocha. This is a really good affordable foundation, and if you want like a full coverage, just make sure you build it up and it'll give you that nice coverage. So next I'm just going to go in with my LA Girl concealer, and I'm just going to go ahead and highlight specific areas of my face. Next I am going in with my Maybelline contour stick. You guys, this is my favorite contour stick by Maybelline, and it is affordable and inexpensive, so I highly recommend that you guys go ahead and check that out. So next I am going to be using my Real Technique brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend out that contouring areas. Next I am going in with my favorite beauty blender. Is by my face is a microfiber beauty blender, and I just love this beauty blender. I made a video about this on my channel, and you guys can go ahead and check that out. Now I know I'm looking like Casper the Ghost, y'all, but trust the process, guys. Trust the process. It's gonna be fixed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the same beauty blender. I don't have anything on there. I'm just pressing in the concealer, making sure that everything is setting nicely. So next I'm just gonna be using my Maybelline Superstay powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of any harsh line and also contour my nose. Next I am using my Makeup Revolution setting powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to the area where I applied the concealer. And this is one of my favorite setting powders. Like, I had this powder for a long time, and it's in the shade Banana, and I just love it, guys. So I highly recommend that you guys can go ahead and try it out. It's really good for brown skin girls, and it's good for darker shades as well. Using my Real Technique brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything out. So next I am using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is one of my favorite translucent powder as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that everything is pressed in and nice. And another thing that I like about the translucent powder is that it does not give you flashback, which is really good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and contour my jawlines. And for that part, I don't like for it to stay for a long time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my brush and brush everything off. So for the blush, I am using Juvia's Place palette, and I'm using the shade Pink and Brown. I mixed the two, and it just gives me the perfect blush that I want. And I'm also using the NARS bronzer to kind of just highlight specific areas of my face, and I am a huge fan of the NARS bronzer, so I don't really use highlighter like that. So that's all I just use most of the time. And here I'm just gonna be highlighting my brow bone. So here I'm just checking out myself, you know, as usual. I gotta see what's going on. So next I'm just gonna use my Wet n Wild lip liner, and I'm just gonna go ahead and outline my lip. Here I'm just using a clear gloss from my local beauty supply, and I'm just gonna apply that. So at first I kind of wanted that look, but then I didn't really felt it. So then I went and applied a brown lipstick from my local beauty supply. So I just feel like this lipstick is everything together and complements the whole brown goldish autumn look that I'm going for. So next I'm just gonna go in with my NARS bronzer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight a specific part of my face. And this is the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you go ahead and check out Dossier and check out the perfume.